What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another series here. I've got the London system for you guys. This is an opening that's special to me. I think it's a big reason why I became a Grandmaster. I think I'm very good at the opening, and I've got some tips and tricks that I'm hoping to teach you guys along the way here as we start at 800 ELO and work our way up. I will only be able to include the games with the white pieces, of course, but I decided to run this series idea anyway, so if you see some jumps in rating, that's probably why. Enjoy the series. So, let's get started here. 5-minute game. We're at 2000 right now. Playing the London with white, playing b6 with black. Let's get a pre-game going for Thirsty Thursday tonight. We have move sounds on for your enjoyment. Still covering knight h5. Now we don't really need to. It's a tricky move. I'm gonna play bishop d3, but usually they play this to cover that square to threaten knight h5. If you're playing it, I'm playing it. That's a great question, Falcon Stan. That really is honestly a phenomenal question. We do need to inquire that to young ESAP72. Okay, let's take back. Maybe g3. I don't know if h2 or g3 is better, but sometimes it's nice not to go to h2 so you're not worried about these back rank issues. All right, let's commit. Whoa, all right. I think I might go e4 next. Forget about just knight to e5. E4 or knight e5? What do we like here? What do we like? Let's go for more of a kill. Okay, f5. Takes an f6 should be the end of the game. I cannot imagine him surviving this. No siree, Bob. So, queen g4, threatens mate in 1. G5 forced. I mean, g6 I could even play knight takes g6. Let's say g6, even queen back to h4. King h7, knight g4. And it's not gonna be pretty there, bud. And if this, queen here, king there, knight g4. Oof. That's finna be nasty.
Feel the vibrations, feel the emotions. Let the bass go through you.
Gross.
Through your body, through your mind, and your soul.
15 Judy Chops, thanks for the full year. Twitch Prime full year. Judy Chops. Let's go. Starting off with a nice win. Literally forced mate. All right, let's go for it. Are we gonna get... No, okay. C5. So I've been waiting for someone to maybe try this move, but not yet.
I want you to open your mind to new possibilities, to new emotions, new experiences. I want you to forget all the emotions before.
Need to get this bishop out of dodge.
The happy emotions, the negative emotions, the bad memories, happy memories, worries about the future. You are here now. Just enjoy the moment. Let your body
I think we'll go here. Takes and queen a4.
feel the frequencies, feel the vibrations, feel the emotions.
I don't play the Jobava London as part of this. I think it's still London for sure. But no, it's not one that I use. Bishop here, we'll go bishop d5 and a6. I don't mind trading on the light squares here.
The music control you.
All right, knight c4. Ooh, I think bishop d6 is tempting. However, what happens after this? A little messy. It's 2 pawns for 2 pieces. 2 pawns and a rook for 2 pieces, but no, somehow I don't really like that. This is a threat though. Bishop takes d6. Is it good enough? You can also play rook a2. Yeah, bishop d6, eh? I don't think it's enough. Just play knight f6 and then what? I don't know. I'm just gonna go for it. I don't think it's that correct though. Yeah, rook a2 is available, but I figured my opponent might go like rook here, rook here. I'll give this a shot. I have 2 pawns and a rook. He's got a knight and a bishop technically. Terrible, Tim. No, it's not. The Jobava London is when you go d4, bishop f4, knight c3, like, you know, against anything. Playing d4, bishop f4, knight c3, like exclusively against g6 and d5. Yeah, you're playing it like a Jobava London, but I wouldn't really classify it as the exact thing. But yeah, against specific lines, normally g6 lines, I'm more inclined to play knight c3. That's definitely the case. Okay, let's push. Let's push. But I mean that I don't start any games with d4 bishop f4 knight c3. I only play that if my opponent shows me what they're playing. But if they're just playing d5, nah, I probably wouldn't go for it. Okay, well, I get 95 here. Takes c7. First of all, I have this and this, but knight takes c4 is gonna nip that in the bud. We got another no avatar London BRAHS. Respect, respect. Usually go for pretty early h3 in these. If I see d6, I need more space. I need c4. Bishop never goes here because that move is probably about to happen. Now, is my opponent about to play this? I'm going to play a4. Idea a5, right? And this is nice, at least I have a square for my piece now. Okay, this looks really wrong for black. This looks really wrong. Bishop to f3. Can actually take that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Shut down this bishop. Don't want to deal with it. Oh. Let's try c5. Okay, it's not that nice to play this move. Puts this up. If you do this first, then it opens the F file up. I think we gotta take here. The other move is knight here, but I think that pretty much takes care of it. There could be a line with knight e4, queen h5, and knight f6. Could be, could be. Let's go for this. Start with this. Yeah, maybe start with knight e4. Rook d1, queen e7. Queen b5 check. Yeah, this looks good. Queen e7 force and then check and take. Or knight d6. That looks good. That looks proper. So it's a 50-50 here with the rooks, but the reason I don't love bringing this rook over is because I'm actually expecting there's a lot of lines where the rook opens up on the F file, or at least he won't be able to take my bishop because of a lot of lines where it does open up. So rook d7 coming next, and unless you play c6. I know, Adam Hart Lover. It's the whole thing is very funny, of course. Happy Pedal, thanks for the 17 months. And welcome back to the stream. Subbed and everything. I do, to player. I do generally agree, yes. Okay, rook d7 appears to be the move. Because there's no squares the queen can move to still guard that bishop. I don't know if c6 is a good move, but it is probably the best move. I'll play queen takes b6, and I don't really know what my opponent does there. Queen e8. Well, let's take this. I want to sack my pieces. Okay, bishop e7. These kind of things look like they win stuff. Queen takes here looks lethal though. Threatens queen d6, leading to mate. But I think that's probably the best. It's funny that it's just taking a pawn, but it is so nasty to deal with. Plus the bishop on f1 is still hanging, of course. Rook g7 just absolutely needs to be played. And I'm wondering, do I have anything? And I think we do. So first of all, if I check king here, takes, the king will take. If the knight takes, there's knight f6. That's one thing. But check here. No, let's take first. And here's the thing. After this, if we check here, there's going to be some blocks. So let's give this check. If the king goes here, we have the fork. If the king goes here, then we'll give this check. Now we have this fork if knight f5. And if king here, we have that fork. So it's got to be king here. And then we go queen check. And if he goes king there, we have this fork. And if he goes king there, we have that fork. Your queen and your king are getting forked here, buddy. One way or another. And let's just pick up the stragglers there. Bishop f6 next. Thank you. GG to Stingray. Are you kidding? 12. Thanks for the 18 months with Twitch Prime. Yeah, that was that. We can get a KO in for that one, can't we? There, Dr. Lord Mayonnaise. I think that was worthy. I think it was worthy. Let's see if we can get 2 more games for the 2050. We've been blessed with the white pieces here. Let's go. Get another one. Okay. Yep. Piece is coming out, bud. No, knight g5 doesn't quite work. Let's go here, though. I was only looking at knight there. G4 idea. F6 is a really bad move to be playing. Knight g5 will be next. It don't look right, boy. Takes here. Takes here. So this is definitely the move. Not this one. Because the bishop blocks on h6, so it's not mate. But this one first. King is sprinting. Maybe Tricky. Was bishop takes h7 mate? No, it was not. So always repeat, right? So let's repeat once. There's also a school of thought to play like, I don't know, pawn takes e5 here, or like h4. But I don't think those really help. Knight f3 could be good. Knight f3 could be very good. Actually, knight f3 is a great move. It's looking like it. The only problem is rook takes f3. Is that an issue, though? Because I get rook g1 after that. Oof, I don't know. Knight f3 is close to being very good. But yeah, the other line is here, bishop g6 here, queen g7 here, queen e5 here, and it's like, what? What are my pieces doing? Let's go for it. I don't like the king running out to c6, b6. I don't like that. He's sprinting. I don't like the sprinter. After this, I'm probably going to throw in a check instead of just taking. Check, and then if here, check. If here, check, check. Like, I can do all these checks before taking. This one, in my head, this was very bad, but I take c5. Now this is checkmate, and if rook here, then just g4. I don't know. I have some, like, ideas to trap his bishop, too. G5 is kind of a threat. I like G5 here. Gotta take it now. And it definitely worked out. Rook c1. Queen d6, I think probably go for this and rook here. Push this guy almost all the way, honestly. h5, h6, h7. King g3 and there we go. It's gonna be a slow push. Don't know why we took so much time with that move. Close but no cigar. I thought I would get something really good here. I mean, he's completely waiting for white, so it actually worked out nicely. In the end, maybe knight f3 was actually an okay move. But I realize now that maybe queen h7 and knight f3 was better to not allow rook f3, so. Yeah, I thought this was very strong. Here, you know, I could take and just go h4, g5. I thought g5 was clever, though. And, yeah. I don't know. This is, I don't think there was anything I missed when I was attacking. It's just the nature of the game was that my attack was going to give me 3 extra pawns, which is a hugely successful attack. But the conversion would always have to be on the board. It wouldn't be mate. Does bishop h7 not work? I don't think so. He has bishop h6. Like, I can play it, but king here, and black plays this, and queen g5 or something. I mean, maybe there's some comp or something, but black's up a piece there, and knight d7, knight f6 comes very quickly. I'm not convinced by this line. That's why I was thinking so long in the game. Otherwise, it would have been just a basic tactical win. Oh, Jamie Jams wants a KO. Yeah, we don't want to agitate anyone. 7-month resub with Prime. There we go. Well, the thing is, not every game is going to end with a checkmate, unfortunately. But this was a pretty well executed attack, I want to say. Like, up 3 pawns is pretty much 3 pawns. These guys are double and isolated. Yeah, it's not really a KO, but it was a pretty nice attack. Let's get one more for 2050. Hello, chicken pants. All right, we even get the white pieces. Again, back to back, just to hit 2050 with white. This will be on YouTube, yes, Pranav. A different Pranav from the one we know. But it shall be. Queen c1 to b2. Then maybe double the rooks. Idea. Is c4 from black bad? This is a particular example where c4 is good. Generally, if your opponent's playing this against you, you can assume their move is bad, like very safely. But this is a very specific example where it's okay. Yeah, my opponent, I definitely get the feeling has got some talent. Playing a good line with c4. I'm thinking knight e5 here and then queen a5. Although there is this. What's going on here? Is ESAP typing again? Yes, I knew it. 3 degrees got baited. Why is ESAP, a 1-month sub, typing again in other languages? ESAP, I already told you not to do that, dude. What is going on? What's with the other languages today? People are really peaking. People are really keen. Also, what kind of moves Queen B8? English. English in chat. Please and thank you. Knight D7? How can you allow Knight D7 like this though? Or like Knight literally anywhere. This is just such a bizarre move. Queen B8. What? I don't get. Man, you know what's crazy? Knight D7, Knight C6 almost works. In some wild way. What? What, mate? It's like, what are these moves? What are these moves? Stressful, dude. Like, the way he's playing is very nerve-wracking. I'm just happy to be out of there with some extra material, Lolly. Just a guy with a new lease on life. But like, what are these moves, dude? What are these moves? No way. Could have just gone here. Much simpler. Like, so much simpler. I think I'm gonna do it right now. Bishop G4 is that good of a move. It's still a little bit strange. It's a very good move. Of course, he doesn't play king here for some reason. Just pre-moving some moves that I know are reasonably safe. Insane game. Insane player. By the skin of our teeth, man. I think he was a better player than me. He found more good moves than I did. But like, none of it makes sense. What the flying hell is this move? What in the fuck is this? What is this move? This move is winning. I really wanted to play this. This move is fine, but I needed to follow up with my plan. I did everything in a weird way. Oof, I don't know. Of course it wasn't the best move. That's the thing with these opponents, that's so strange. They make moves you know it's not the best move. And yet somehow like you just can't get it to work. Those are the weirdest games. E4 is very disturbing. Why is E4 disturbing, JK? You're very bothered by this move. Why? E4 is the top engine move in this position by a clear margin. You're disturbed by the best move in the position, JK? Does E4 bother you here, sir? It's the best move by far. Well, E4 on move 1 is also the best move in the position. The queen b8 is ridiculous. I don't know. The whole game is so odd. What a strange opponent. Jeez, we survived though, barely. We survived just barely. Holy cow. We're barely surviving these games. There's something about using the time control 5 minutes instead of 3 minutes. The level is way different. Okay, we're covering knight h5. Don't blunder that. Now we can do this. No, 5 minutes is much tougher. In my opinion, 5 minutes is much tougher. Not sure about that. Maybe b5 for me? Maybe bishop h2 and f4? Wow. What a move. It's an incredible move. Bishop takes. Oh, knight takes. Queen takes was also possible there, but not super dangerous. Knight c5 looks nice. Queen c6, f3 might need to be played, and I can't believe these moves. I really can't. Huh. Rook e7 is a big threat. Oh no, I'm actually trolling here. Totally forgot about g5. But I'm gonna get a lot of pawns actually. So do I take these pawns? Or do I take these pawns? Take this. I think white might even be better here. Yeah, there's a lot of loose pawns here, but obviously that was not necessary. You should have defended the pawn first, Joe, but people are too greedy, aren't they? People are too greedy. try this, b4, connect all the pawns. It's an interesting move. An interesting move. And put the rook behind a pawn, preferably the b pawn. And just send it down the board, honestly. This will be generally the easiest way to win. Rook behind a pawn in a rook, like in a rook endgame, rook behind a pawn will be winning so often. It really will. Yeah. Able to get it done there. Ooh. Quick move from Zetonoichi. Covering knight h5 again. Okay. We're in the main line here. Still in the main line. Still in the main line. Still in the main line. This was my tournament game recently. Well, we got the dark squares here. Rook h5 seems like the vibe. Queen d4, rook h5 still. I like queen d4. Takes and bishop e5 is going to be a pretty lethal combo here. Chess Dojo Live, thanks for the raid. 37 people, welcome y'all. Hopefully you guys are fans of the London system. Not many people are. But we're doing a series right now. We started our raid in real low in 800s territory. And I've been improving it. Slowly but surely, ever since. Rook g7 is an idea. Queen h6, rook f5. Well, there we go. That wasn't too difficult, was it? Thank you for making it to the end of today's episode of the London System series. If you enjoyed it, leave a comment below and like the video. And don't forget to subscribe right there and turn post notifications on so you never miss the next video. Speaking of next video, if you want more of the London System series, click right there.